Frank is convalescing in the hospital, and I know your thoughts and prayers are with Frank for speedy recovery, as ours too. With me, of course, man who needs no introduction whatsoever, but I'm going to give it anyway, Dutch Savage.
Hi, folks. Yes, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank Frank for everything he's done in the past and everything he will be doing in the future. Frank had a heart attack, as you well know. Chuck Rendell was on here last show. Met Chuck. All you ladies that were writing in wanting to meet Chuck and everything. I know he's single and he's a pretty face and everything, but you got to hang in there. Chuck may be coming back out later on. Right now he's in management and he doesn't feel like announcing. But as for Frank Bonema, I don't want you laying around there, Frank, feeling sorry for yourself, because Don and I are going to come over after the show, and we're going to come over and shake up that cardiac arrest ward and get you back on your feet, because we know you're just faking.
Yeah, oh, sure he is, yeah. Just be patient, and, well, he's going to stay there. I've seen some of those nurses over there.
I don't want to baby him. Everybody's saying, oh, poor Frank. I don't want to baby him. He'll be out of there in no time at all.
He's going to stay there as long as he possibly can with those nurses. And we say, if you want to write to Frank, go ahead and write to him and wish him well. He enjoys cards and the letters that he's been receiving, and he's been receiving them from all over the Northwest. And he wanted to pass along his sincere gratitude and appreciation for that.
That's right, to KCPQ, Channel 13, Tacoma, 4400 Stillicum Boulevard, Tacoma, Washington. KCPQ, Channel 13, the best channel in the Northwest.
It is it's about to begin. In fact, the first one is Flair and Sawyer, right, Dutch?
You realize that we have for the first time on Seattle television the heavyweight champion of the world, Mr. Ric Flair, and the man he is challenging, or who is challenging him for the title, is none other than Hacksaw Sawyer. Well, just recently in Seattle, Hack held this man to a 1-hour time limit draw, which nobody else has done before.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be the best 2 out of 3 falls for the World's Heavyweight Championship. Introducing in this corner, 240 pounds, the World's Heavyweight Champion, Ric Flair. His opponent and challenger in this corner, 228 pounds from Florida, the Northwest Heavyweight Champion, Hack Sawyer. Following this bout in the time limit, why there will be a brief match following this event in case there's time.
Well, it's not hard to tell who's got the fan support here. This one is for all the marbles. This should really be a dandy. No holds barred. Pardon the expression.
The heavyweight championship of the world. You have any idea how many men in this business today would like to have an opportunity, the one that Hacksaw is presented to him right now?
That's what they're fighting for right there.
If he beats Flair tonight, he has to continue the schedule that Flair has. And the schedule that Flair has for the rest of this month is phenomenal. He's here today. He goes to St. Louis, from St. Louis to Toronto, from Toronto to Montreal, from Montreal to New York City, from New York City to Atlanta, from Atlanta to Tokyo, Japan, and it goes on and on and on.
Well, that is a schedule befitting a champion.
I always wanted to be the world champion, and I never figured would I be able to take that grind. There's a headlock that started off by Flair. A rolling takedown on Sawyer. You don't become the world champion by just being a so-so wrestler. You are the cream of the crop. Don't let anybody tell you any different.
And you've got to continually prove that.
Yes, he did. He proved it against Buddy Rose not too long ago here. Last show in Seattle, he proved why he was the world champion. Against Rose, he got disqualified in the match. Rose eventually won, but the belt can't change hands on disqualification. Now Sawyer's got the opportunity of a lifetime on TV. Sawyer trying to power him down, break that headlock.
There's a lot of weight out there in the ring, and it's all muscle. Not an ounce of that is anything but muscle.
There's an amateur ride by Sawyer. There's the rolling arm. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh.
Flair's trying to sit out. Hack ride him like a pony. He's in behind him.
Oh,
There's
he's
a
hanging on, huh?
Roll out. Hack back in behind him. Flair's trying to get away. Look at this.
That's a wrestling rodeo.
Sawyer's given away some 25 pounds to Flair. Just got a little shoving match, I think, Flair. Look at this.
Oh, look. Oh, this.
The World Heavyweight Champion across the face.
Look at that.
Another one.
You can hear that clear up here.
Sawyer's not taking any lip. He's not backing up.
No, he isn't.
Look at this. The champion's backing up, saying, come here, Sawyer, in the middle.
Let me have a shot at you, right in the middle.
Referee's position into the ropes. Champion bends him over the ropes. There's a forearm to the chest. And there's a to the head. There's another hit. Party's getting rough, folks. Sawyer's got the champion in the corner. There's a right hand. Another one.
He's going after it, Dutch. He's going after it.
There's a knee. Ooh. Judo chop. That knee was questionable. The referee's right on top. It had to be legal. And then the referee tonight, Luke Brown.
Might have been a little low there. Oh.
Well, these people are going bananas. They want to see Hacksaw win this one. Oh, there's a fist to the forehead.
Oh, yeah.
Don, you see how Flair turned him around so the referee couldn't see it?
Yeah.
Waking him up.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh! Welcome to the Air Force.
Came down, he had icicles on him. He went up in the air. Right hand by Sawyer. A knee. Another knee. You can't do that, Hack. There's another chop. Look out, look out. That's top rope.
Well, I'll tell you, he landed with a thud out there on that concrete. He could be hurt.
Both men on the floor. Oh, no. There's a body slam on the
not on the concrete.
He didn't body slam him. A backbreaker. Oh, I thought he was going to slam him on that concrete. Flair's working him over. He better watch that count by referee Brown up there.
Yeah, he's counting up there. And I think that's
the floor to back it up. Oh, there's a big judo chop.
Well, he may knock him back up into the ring.
Referee's counting. Flair's up in the ring. He just broke the count. About 19. Sawyer's hurt, and he's right down in front of us here, ladies and gentlemen. You can get that on
he
camera.
is hurt. He's in a lot of pain down there.
That's why Ric Flair is the world champion. Some parts of the country he's loved, other parts he's hated. Now he's threatening to deck the referee.
We may have an extra match going on
here. He may
just
do it. Boy, these fans are pulling for Hacksaw.
They really are. He's in a lot of pain. Oh! There we go.
There's a fist right to the nose. Down goes Sawyer. It's one of the roughest matches I've seen in a long time, John.
We got more action outside the ring than we've got inside. Look at this. Look at it. Here comes another body slam right into the pole. Right into the pole. I'll tell you, that has really got it. Oh, right
on the nose.
That can break a nose.
I think both men asked the promoter, if it's going to get a little rough, don't call them too close, because they want to let it all hang out.
Now,
this is Hacksaw's last chance for quite a while.
This is for all the marbles. And he's paying the price right now.
Boy, can that champion throw a right hand, or can he throw a right hand?
Yeah, he can. He can. Boy, Sawyer's trying to shake that off, get the cobwebs out of his head. He's in a lot of pain. He's doubled over down there on the concrete. I haven't been keeping track of the count, have you?
Sawyer just said something you can't say on television. Broke the count. There's a...
right in the nose again.
On the schnoz.
Yeah, he's going for the nose.
Bobby Bruman at Fidelity Lane Ticket Office. The guy that sells our tickets know what a schnoz is. Bobby Bruman has the largest schnoz in the state of Washington.
Well, I think Sawyer's is getting smaller right now.
There's a choke by Flair. Come on, Rick. Flair's going crazy.
Yeah, he's
yelling at the ref.
He's
you
going
people out in Findlay watching, we're coming your way on the 17th, Findlay on the 17th, so be prepared. National Wrestling Association midgets are going to be there. See John Dorn School for your tickets. Also in Pendleton. First time in Pendleton in 3 months. We're going to be there on October the 24th. The midgets are going to be on that card at the Armory in Pendleton.
How much punishment can a man endure here? How much pain?
I don't know, but we're going to find out here in Seattle. He's trying for a suplex. Double-armed him, took him over. Oh. This should be it. 1, 2. Sawyer kicked out.
Throw him off.
Sawyer kicked out of a double-arm reverse suplex. Can you beat that? What a tough guy.
I don't know. He had to draw back from someplace for that one. His
feet are up on the roof. Oh. Right on the base of the sacrum. Right on the base. Oh. Look out.
Boy, I tell you, every time he lands out there on that concrete, it's got to do something.
One of the fans getting an altercation with Flair.
Yeah.
I don't think they want to jump up there with him. They might be minus a head.
I'm glad we don't have any microphones down there, Dutch.
Some of the language was rather promiscuous, wouldn't you say?
I think it passes right on by promiscuous.
October the 13th. Speaking of this match, October the 13th in Seattle. Buddy Rose is back against none other than Roddy Piper.
Boy,
you know how they got the match? Ask me how they got the match.
How'd they get that match, Dutch?
The people. They wrote in to Channel 13, the Athletic Commission. It's a people's request match. The two people they wanted to see most in the whole world wrestle one another, and they got it. Rowdy Piper's coming back for one shot only, October the 13th in Seattle, against none other than Buddy Rose.
The People's Command Performance.
Puck! I don't believe it!
Hacksaw
kicks out again. There's an abominable stretch.
I don't know where he's getting the strength to throw the champion off like that.
Hands locked behind his head. There's the abominable stretch. Boy, Sawyer's got to be in pain. He's got that hip socket locked in. Flair's got his hands cross-faced. He's cross-faced on Sawyer. How's he standing there? Listen to the people at Short Sawyer on. Oh, look,
boy, I tell you that.
On that thing. Sawyer's just.
No,
there's a spark.
He's hanging in there, Dutch.
I don't believe this.
I don't know where he's getting the strength.
Flair's
maybe from the crowd.
Shoving down on that hip. He passed him through. He's trying for a reverse roll-up on his foot. There's a double leg scissors.
Oh my gosh.
No, there's no comment on that one. You know where that hurts.
How much can a man take?
He's taken Sawyer to school. He's given a wrestling lesson. But I can't believe the amount of punishment Sawyer's taken and coming back.
He's going to work on that nose again.
Right to the nose.
That's got to be breaking the nose.
I wonder he's not bleeding. Boy, that kid's got to have the anatomy of an elephant. It didn't even cut him. That normal man, it would have cut up.
I think he is bleeding.
Heck, I don't blame you holding him. There's a shot. Boom. Sawyer back into the ropes.
Oh, I tell you, I don't know where he's getting the. I don't know how he can hang in there like that.
There's another shot.
There he goes. Coming back with one of his own.
Look at the kid go.
Look at that. Can you believe this?
Tooth for a nail, eye for eye. Look at this.
Look at that.
In the front. Look at this Sawyer go. There's an arm whip. Oh, my God. Holy mackerel. Outside of the ring. Sawyer's got him. Oh, no.
Oh, that was a low one again.
Giant suplex. Sawyer went behind him.
Look at that.
The sleeper hold.
Look at that. Look at that.
He's got the sleeper on a champion of the world. Ball package. 1, 2.
He threw him off again.
Reverse. 1, 2, 3. The champ got him. Oh. Woo!
I've never seen anything quite like that before, Dutch. Look at that.
Excuse me if I get excited. That's the most exciting match I've seen in years.
Look at that. He won the match. He can't even get up.
And this is just the first fall of the bout.
That's the heavyweight champion of the world.
Boy, don't go away, folks.
Oh, my word. We're going to be back. We're going to be back with more of this. More action just like this right after this timeout.
We hope he gets well very soon. Of course, you know that he has had a heart attack, but Frank's a tough guy. He'll be back on his feet very shortly. We wish him nothing but the best of luck. And now, for the information to you fans, in case you don't know who this young gentleman is, you people that watch KPCQ Channel 13, Tacoma, Seattle, I give you none other than the man you've seen on Atlanta TV. This is Terry Gibbs.
Thank you, Dutch. You know, Dutch, since I've been in the area, I've met some of the top talent in the country today, like I've said before, and that's exactly what's happening to me every week. I'm meeting some of the top guys in the country today. But, you know, I've also heard that there's a new guy coming to town named Paul Ellering. Well, Paul Ellering is nothing new to me. I've known Paul Ellering since he became a professional wrestler, and he is a double tough opponent. You know, there was another gentleman in here by the name of Jesse Ventura one time, and Jesse Ventura was run completely out of the country by Paul Ellering. Paul Ellering will stop at nothing less than hurting somebody, and that's exactly what he's probably got on his mind when he does come to the Pacific Northwest area. But I want to tell Mr. Ellering right now before he gets here, Mr. Ellering, if you're looking to hurt Terry Gibbs, you better look the other way, because I'm going to be ready, and I'm going to be ready for you 100%.
Terry, thank you very much. And for the information you fans who want to write to Terry, just write to KCPQ Channel 13, Tacoma, 4400 Stillicum Boulevard, and we'll get all of your letters and cards and forward them on to the wrestlers. And now back to my friend Don.
Thank you very much, Dutch. I don't know if my heart can take any more of this action out here, or if the hearts of our viewers can. Boy, I tell you, I have never seen in my life any kind of a match like we just saw out there.
You know, a lot of people watch various wrestling shows across the country. They've never seen one like we have here at KCPQ. This comes directly from the arena. And when you can get the world champion on television and have the first fall of a match go like this one, you can't ask for anything better in the entire world.
You've got the best right here. Right here.
You people up in Victoria, British Columbia, we're going to be coming up your way very shortly, so keep watching your television up there. We haven't forgotten about you. We'll be seeing you shortly. And you people up in Kodiak, Alaska, people that pick up Channel 13 on the cable up there, just rest assured, along about February, you'll be seeing big-time wrestling in Kodiak, too. Compliments of KCPQ Channel 13 and the Kelly Broadcasting System. There's a forearm by Heck. We're starting it again.
These guys aren't wasting any time.
Second fall of the bout, in case you had just tuned in. The champion of the world, Ric Flair, took the first fall, and this is, for all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen, the World's Heavyweight Championship. There's Ric Flair trying to back body drop. There's a sunset flip. He can't quite reach the rope. Don, if I get excited, fill in for me.
If you get excited, I don't know if I'm going to make it. Look at that. He can't make it to the ropes yet.
Hack's got him hooked. There he goes.
There he goes over.
1, 2. Oh. Right behind the ears with the knees.
Boy, that's smarted.
Well, that'll pop your brains.
Oh, yeah.
There's Flair going for an arm whip. Tried for a judo chop. There's a crossbody block into a pin. 1, 2. Oh, he almost had the champion for a pinfall, Donald.
Well, I'll tell you, the champion knows he's got his hands full. His hands full tonight. And young Mr. Sawyer.
Young Mr. Sawyer, Don, if you don't know it, is the Pacific Coast heavyweight champion. And he didn't get that by being a pennyweight.
That's right. That's right.
1, 2. Sawyer kicked out. Oh, I thought the champ had him too straight. That young man, Sawyer, is really resilient, Don.
He reaches back and he draws on power and strength from somewhere outside this building.
He takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
Yeah.
There's Flair. Both of them are trying for a suplex.
Well,
Flair trying to hook the leg. Hack's got the champ up.
Look at that.
Suplex.
Look at that.
Look at this. Roll over, Hack. 1, 2. Flair kicks out. Whew.
Boy, I tell you, they are giving it their all. This is for all the marbles. The heavyweight.
That man weighs 25 pounds more than Hacksaw did, and Hacksaw picked him up and super.
That's right.
My goodness. You hear that all the way up here?
That one was right in the neck.
Judo chop right to the pectoral muscle. There's a elbow drop, and he goes out. Flair on the line, tries it again. Hack says, let me out of the way. Here he goes. Oh, there's a backslide.
Look at that.
Reversed it. 1, 2. Flair kicked out. I'm glad I quit this business.
I tell you can't ask for better wrestling action than this right here.
There, right on his ankle.
Oh,
right
that's
on his
better.
ankle. Atomic drop right on
That
his
can
ankle.
break an ankle.
Flair still got the leg, too, by the way. Didn't let go of him. Hacksaw kicks him off. There's the champion trying for a pin. 2 count. Come on, Hack. I hate to be prejudiced, but I'd like to see this young man take the championship. We got 24 minutes of TV time remaining on this match. 24 minutes in case anybody is interested. If Hack can do it in the next 24 minutes, he'll be the new world champion.
Here we go. Look at
Figure
that.
4 legs.
Look at that.
He's got it hooked in,
Yeah,
Don.
that might just do it, Dutch.
If the champ don't get up or get to the rope, Sawyer's going to break an
That
ankle.
might do it for this fall.
Lay on it.
Oh,
Sawyer applying incredible pressure. The champ in tremendous pain. He's sawing on that thing. Look at Flair's face. That's agony.
this might just do it. This might just do it. Oh, that's got to hurt.
All right.
Look at that.
Hacksaw Sawyer wins the second fall. The heavyweight
How about
champion
that?
of the world gave up.
Oh, they love it. They love it.
He's got a right to be happy.
That-
You don't get the heavyweight champion of the world and submit to anything.
No, sir. Look at
You
it.
four
He's
legs
falling
business.
out of the ring.
We're all even, 1 fall apiece.
That's right.
Take it, Don.
Oh, my gosh. I'll tell you, this is like nothing that we've ever seen before. Certainly like nothing I've ever seen before. And I don't know if my throat's going to last for this next match. This is going to be for the world heavyweight champion. And we are even at 1 fall apiece. And we're going to be back right after this.
To my immediate right, the infamous manager, the Grand Wizard of Wrestling. The manager, indeed, of one of the true superstars of professional wrestling today, Playboy Buddy Rose, who will indeed meet a true superstar in his own right this Wednesday night at the Seattle Center Arena as you, Playboy Buddy Rose, square off against Rowdy Roddy Piper.
There is a lot on the line in this match. As you all know, Ric Flair and myself faced off the last time. And what did Ric Flair do? He grabbed his belt at ringside. He headed for the dressing room. I caught him. I threw him back in the ring. And he nailed me with the belt and got himself disqualified to save his championship. He knew he was beat. He knew he was going to lose the belt. And the Playboy got his hand raised. But Flair left with the belt. Then, I hear, the only way I can get another chance with Ric Flair is I have to go through Roddy Piper. So it's Roddy Piper and Buddy Rose in the Seattle Center Arena after an absence of 2 years, Roddy Piper, that people have forgotten about you. They don't know who Roddy Piper is. Who's Roddy Piper? He's been gone for so long. Well, now, Buddy Rose is with his manager here from the East Coast, the Grand Wizard. And why I say the East Coast, it's going to be West Coast too, because I'm getting myself together and I'm not letting nobody stop me, because I'm going after every championship professional wrestler. I'm going after you, Ric Flair, and my manager, The Wiz, has something to say about this.
Piper, you're like a headache. You're gone, you're long forgotten, and well rid of such garbage. And as for you, Flair, no more, no less than Jimmy Durante with blonde hair. That big beak of yours and that bony blonde hair. Both of you will go down to defeat to a superior athlete. Playboy, Buddy Rose.
I'm bringing The Wiz to Seattle. I'm bringing him.
Against Hacksaw Sawyer.
Oh, I thought maybe you might be coming out of retirement there for a minute, Dutch.
These guys get kind of cranky, don't they?
Yeah, definitely has a unique way of stressing a point. And we're just about ready for fall number 3.
Third and final fall.
The World Heavyweight Championship on the line. That match coming up in Seattle, the Channel 13 KCPQ fans match, That's really got to be something.
Roddy Piper against Playboy Buddy Rose. We couldn't ask for. That's a Madison Square Garden, a Tokyo Kurakan Hall, Atlanta, Georgia Omni, the whole ball of wax. It's all rolled into one. It's going to be the Seattle Center Arena. You people can get your tickets and reservations for that one by calling Fidelity Lane Ticket Office.
That's going to be
624-4970. And ask for Bob Grumman. Bob Grumman will sell you a ticket because he has the biggest schnoz in the entire Pacific Northwest.
He's got a nose for tickets, right?
Yes, he does.
That's Wednesday, October 13th at 8 p.m.
And we've got a nose for wrestling. World's Heavyweight Championship action. Ric Flair with his back to the blonde-headed fella. Hacksaw Sawyer, the Pacific Coast champion. Incidentally, should Hacksaw lose this match, he does not lose his championship. However, if he wins the match and takes the World's Heavyweight Championship, the Pacific Coast belt automatically goes up for grabs, and they'll have to have a tournament to determine a new Pacific Coast champion if Hacksaw wins the belt from Flair this evening.
This is the one.
This afternoon, excuse me. You can't tell I'm excited, Don. If I get too excited, punch me in the ear.
I'm not laying a hand on you, Dutch. You've been in this business too long. This is going to be the one. We're tied at 1 fall apiece, and this one is for all the marks. And I'll tell you, Sawyer is going for it. He's going for it. Look at this. Look at this.
I hope he does what I think he's going to do.
Oops.
All right.
Oh.
Right to the hamstring. Double knee. Right to the back of the hamstring.
Oh.
Hack trying for a spinning toe hold. Get that leg bent inside. Trying to go for that figure four. Soften him up so he can go for it again.
That's the world champion in pain down there.
First time I've ever seen any champion give up on a fall in the match. That show you how powerful Hacksaw Sawyer is with that figure four deathlock he has there. Figure four leg scissors. I call it a deathlock. Because once you get the scissors on you that time, it's death for you. You either quit or break your leg.
Yeah.
That's why Hacksaw is a Pacific Coast champion.
Look at that. Look at that.
Nobody's fool. He's working those legs over. You people over in Yakima, J.M. Perry Institute, we're going to be over your way on October the 8th. J.M. Perry Institute, 8 p.m., Yakima, Washington. Watch Jack Webb for comments. And also in Tacoma on the 14th at the Bicentennial Pavilion. People keep watching KPCQ for the best professional wrestling in the entire United States of America.
Boy, I'll tell you, Sawyer's got the crowd behind him now. He's got that adrenaline is just flowing like crazy in Sawyer right now. Look at the look on his face. The look in his eyes.
All intensity. All he can think of is getting that leg again. Trying to get him out in the center of the ring. Of course, the champion doesn't want to go. His mother didn't raise me fools. Speaking of mothers, I have to say hello to my mother, Kate, tonight. Or else she'll scold me. Flair sucking him right in there. Come into my trap, said the spider to the fly.
Go!
Oh, Hacksaw forearm. Another forearm to the head. Another forearm. Flair's keeping him pinned in that corner where he can't get too much leverage. Oh, there's a chop. Sawyer counters. Look at him go. Oh, another chop. What a weapon that chop is.
Look at that. Boy, I tell you, he's coming back. This guy just keeps coming back.
He's going to try for a pile driver. Hack's hooking the leg quick. There you go. First back body drop. Down goes the champion. Right on his you-know-where.
Oh, I think
Sawyer going for it again. The champion kicks him off. Try for that figure four again. There's a headbutt right into the solar plexus.
Well, that'll take it out of you for a while.
World champion. What an arduous, hard schedule. He has to face the very best in any area of the country he goes into.
Well, he's facing the very best right now.
Yes, he is.
And he knows it.
Yes.
He knows what he's up against now. Uh-oh, right there we go.
Oh, turnbuckle. They call in the business the treatment. That turnbuckle's got steel on it. It's padded with just a little bit of padding. The rest is steel and tape.
Yeah, you'll carry that headache with you for a while.
And it'll put some knobs on your head.
Oh.
Right to the ligaments on the left leg of the champion. Hack's hitting him right on the side
Look
of the
at
leg.
that. Right on the money every time.
Ligaments.
Right on the mark.
Wearing him down. Oh, he blocked the punch.
Look at that.
Forehead. Down he goes. 1, 2. What?
Oh, two and three quarters.
I was about to jump out of the crow's nest here.
Yeah, it looked like we, that was 2 3/4.
Rope, he has to break it up. Look at this.
Oh, look.
Double knee to the face. Oh. All right. That got careless. Tried for a drop kick. Just barely missed the champion. Champion picking Sawyer up by the stack and swivel. Here it comes. There goes an atomic drop.
Uh-oh.
No, it's a reverse suplex.
Oh, that has really got to... That's got to put some hurt on you. This may be it.
2. Sawyer kick.
Get it again.
Out. Incredible.
He reached down, came up with the strength.
Now, they've been going at this for 25 minutes.
Look at this. Oh. Boy, I tell you, you're not going to see it any finer than this. You're not going to...
Unbelievable.
Anywhere in the world.
This is your first baptism in 7 years.
Boy.
Look at there's a drop kick that hit him right smack in the face. Another one. Look at the height on that one.
I can't believe
this. There's a roll up.
Look at this.
1, 2. Oh.
I don't think I'm going to make it, Dutch.
Sawyer waiting for him to get up. Oh, he shouldn't have waited. He should have taken it to him. There's a punch to the stomach by the champion.
Uh-oh. Oh, that hit. Right on the rope. Right in the neck.
1,
on the rope.
2,
and that's
3.
it.
Bout's over. Oh, incredible. Incredible.
Well, I'll tell you.
The winner of the match, Ric Flair. There's one more bout to follow. One more bout to follow.
He's lucky to get out of town with the belt right now. He is lucky to get out of town at all.
Extremely fortunate.
What a
Ladies and
match
gentlemen, we'll be right back. Don, you take it.
Right after this timeout.
One of the better wrestlers of the Pacific Northwest and the man to be reckoned with in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, the Assassin.
Dutch Savage, let me explain something to you right now. Wherever Rip Oliver, the Assassin, the Sheik, wherever we go, baby, wherever we've been, we've left them lying in the ring. Rip Oliver's army have left them lying in the ring. We left them shaking in their boots. We left them laying down for the 3 count. Wherever you see the Assassin, wherever you see Rip Oliver, wherever you see the Sheik, baby, let me explain something to you, brother. Everywhere we've been, many men fall down to the ground. It's brains, money, and power. That's all to it.
That's very short and sweet. Information to some of you fans that don't know what army he's talking about. Rip Oliver is asking Sheik Abdullah and also the Assassin to team up with him to form another army. He's pretty well had the biscuit with Buddy Rose, and I'm looking forward to quite a heck. They are going to go against Rip Oliver and Abdullah. So I suggest that you want to see that match also. That's going to be a real one.
That's right, Dutch. I just want to tell everybody that it's fabulous to be back here in the Northwest. I had a fantastic time in Japan. I learnt a lot of new tricks. And watch out, Abdullah and Rip Oliver, because we are out to get you. Steve Pardee and myself will get you in Seattle next time it's on. I think it's October the 13th. So please come down and watch the show. It's going to be really good.
Going to be seeing big things from Steve also. Also on that card, my friend here, the Pacific Coast champion, Hack Sawyer.
Thank you, Dutch. You know, it's an opportunity to get up here and talk to you, and I want to, before I start anything, I want to thank all the fans in Seattle and Tacoma for all the fan letters that are sending me, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be the heavyweight champion. You know, come October the 13th, the world, Roddy Piper's coming all the way from Atlanta for a grudge match against Playboy Buddy Rose, and it's costing Don Ords and Dutch Savage a lot of money to fly those two guys out here to see this match in Seattle, and I want to buy tickets for that. I wanted to call you Frank, but you're Dutch. I'm getting confused. And I just think that Roddy, I hope he comes out on top. There's a little friction here. Roddy says he's number one. Buddy says he's number one. And we're going to find out in October the 13th who is number one.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it for tonight. I want to thank KCPQ. I want to thank Don Koss for his participation tonight. Keep watching KCPQ, Channel 13, Big Time Wrestling for the best in the West, folks. We're the only really good show in town. Don, why don't you do a wrap-up for us? Hack, you did a great job tonight. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Good match.
Dutch, thank you very much. And we certainly want to wish Frank Bonema the very best. A speedy recovery to you, Frank. And on behalf of Frank Bonema, Dutch Savage, this is Don Koss saying so long.